Hello, crafty friends. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. The sun is shining here after a rainy weekend, so I am ready to get going on a card. I'm shopping my stash again, and one of the things I've been looking at are Cricut cartridges that I have never used. And this is one of them. This is the Pagoda cartridge. I've had this for years, and let me show you something, guys. The cartridge still has the tape on it. I have never used it. So we're going to break that off of there and put this in the Cricut Expression today, and then I'm going to load it into my Cricut Explorer, let it download into the design space so I'll have it there as well, and we're going to do a card with the Pagoda cartridge at long last, right? I've got a brand new sketch for you. This is sketch number 22 in the Cardz TV Card Kit and Kaboodle card sketch series. I love this one, and I think it has kind of an Asian look to it, so it should do really well with the Pagoda cartridge. As I said, I'm shopping my stash, and I found this Die Cuts with a View. It's the All Dressed Up Matte Stack. There are some gorgeous papers in here, and they're all sparkly and glittery. Now, some are plain, but I thought a lot of these had kind of an Asian flair as well. So we're going to pick some out of here, and we're going to use our Cardz TV stamp set of the week. This is Bigger Everyday Sayings, and these are all sentiments that are just a little bit bigger or a little bit longer for when you have a need for that. Now, when I say card stamp set of the week, I mean that this is on sale for $9.99 plus shipping and handling while supplies last. You can pick this up over at cardztvstamps.blogspot.com. I don't have a lot of them, so if you're interested in this one, you might want to hop on over. Okay, guys, I'm going to take the tape off of this cartridge, and we're going to cut out something really cute and make a card. I've got my Kit and Kaboodle sketch number 22, and here's my card kit, and I decided to use the penguin in the Pagoda cartridge, and let me show you where he's at. He's on page 36, and there's only 2 layers. You've got your background layer, which is black, and then this is white. And I've gone ahead and cut the pieces out for him. And you just line it up. It cuts little lines so that you know where to line your pieces up. Now, it does cut the 2 tiny little circles when it cuts his face for his eyes, but they were so tiny I couldn't even get them off the mat. So I decided to use some Google eyes on mine. I think that'll make it really cute. And this is going to be my daughter-in-law's birthday card, so I think she'll get a kick out of that. I'm going to use my 2-way glue pen and get my little panda put together and get his googly eyes on him. And I'm going to put him on some foam tape, and then we'll do the rest of the card. Here's my little panda all put together with his googly eyes, and I cut him at 2.5 inches. And I've got him on some foam tape, and we'll get him on the front of the card soon as we get it put together. Now, I used that Die Cuts with a View paper pad, and inside I found this paper with all these pretty panels. So I looked at my card and I thought, why not use some of these panels for the front of my card? So I looked at the measurements, and you can see here what I've done. I've backed them in black, but I just cut these 2 panels off and trimmed them down to 1 1/8 inches by 3 1/8 inches, and then the black layer is 1 1/4 by 3 1/4, just like on the card sketch. So we'll have these to put together. Then we have a border, which is 1 inch by 4 inches. Well, that's this middle piece, and I just trim that down to 1 inch by 4 inches to go across there. That makes it really handy when you have some pre-made borders like that. Now, the card sketch shows that we have a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch white card base. And you know I like to back my pattern paper with a solid color. And I thought this needed some black because of the panda. And then I'm using black to back all my other pieces. So I cut the black at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And now here's my pattern paper, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And that's going right there. Then I'll get my border, and I'll get these put together. And I'm going to grab my adhesive and go ahead and get this done. And then we'll come back and I'll show you where the panda's going. And I've also got a sentiment that I'll tell you about. There's my card base, and I think that's so pretty. I also found this in that Die Cuts with a View matte stack. And I just think it all looks so pretty together and definitely has an Asian flair to it. Now, I have a 2-inch circle on the sketch, but I decided to use my panda instead of the circle. And I'm going to put him right there. Oh my gosh, he's cute. So we'll get the foam tape off and get him right there where the circle would normally be. So you can see you could put any image here you wanted to. You don't have to do a circle. You can do another shape, or you can put your image there. It's entirely up to you guys. Just use this sketch however you'd like. It's just for inspiration. That is so cute, and I love the googly eyes. Now, for my sentiment, I used our stamp set of the week, which is Bigger Everyday Sayings. Now, I could have used Thank You, Thinking of You, Get Well Soon, but I went for Happy Birthday since this is for my daughter-in-law's birthday, and I think this font definitely has an Asian look to it. And I stamped it using some Memento Tuxedo black ink on some white cardstock, and then I just put it on some black and trimmed around it so it would have like a border. And instead of doing a fishtail, I decided to do something else, and I just cut it at an angle. And I'm going to put that on some foam tape and stick that down right there. And then I thought it needed a little bit of bling. And I had these beautiful little dewdrops that I got from my friend Teresa. And I'm going to take a couple of these and some glue dots and stick on here just to bling it up a little bit. Here's my finished card using Cardz TV Card Kit and Kaboodle sketch number 22. You'll find all 22 sketches at my blog, cardztv.blogspot.com, and they're all free to download. But didn't this turn out cute? It really does have an Asian flair to it, but it makes a really cute birthday card, and I think my daughter-in-law is going to love it. I'm so glad I finally used that pagoda cartridge, and I'll be using it again. It's a really fun cartridge. And don't forget now about our stamp set of the week, Bigger Everyday Sayings. If you want that one, hop in early, guys, before it's gone. Thank you so much for coming by today and spending some time with me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.